and the Detroit Lions. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Set, 180. Mike, gun. Check fast. 25, check fast.
Now Newton on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Too easy. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Out of the gun, Newton. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And now Anderson is slow to get up. Staying down after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And he's got Snead. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. It's complete to Snead. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Check nickel. Whip. Gun. Watch the whip. I get it.
Newton throwing again. Eluding the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emmanuel Agba in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
536.
On second and a long way to go. Newton got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
Gun. That's it.
From the gun on third down, Newton looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And this one is right down Broadway. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready? 18, Gator. You can't hang. He's not going to get me. Ready?
Now Hill looking to throw on first. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jalen Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Hill, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And they are going for it. Here's Hill. Finding Green complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
We ain't giving up nothing. Look at it. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go. Here we go. Hustle, hustle. Gun. 55. What is it?
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? They snap it to Newton. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Telvin Smith. And the Bears will get the football back.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
On 1st and 10, Hill, complete. This is Lewis. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? 50, plant. Mark, there we go. Got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hurry up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hill going for the deep ball. And got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Tyreek Hill with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
Recon, 132 fighter, 2.
Lewis will get the handoff. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike, 55. 55, Mike. Hey, watch the lane. Mike, 55.
From the gun, Newton. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Lions on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Newton. That one complete. Elliott. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. He's got it to Williams. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. On 1st down, it's Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyrell Williams with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. McManus's point after is good, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his left. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Gun.
After the sack on 1st down, Newton complete. Smith has it.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Newton to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Vincent Smith hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, Newton. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, Newton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. Throwing again on second down. Newton. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Gun. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Throwing is Newton. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Really on a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now Hill. And the pressure gets to him again.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Newton. He's got Smith here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat.
Now Newton. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the shot. Gun. 55, Mike.
Throwing again. Newton. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Watch safety creep.
To the air again, Newton. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And McManus able to put it through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
On 1st down, Hill. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run with Lewis. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Hill. And that's complete to Croft. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
First down,
Hill on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Gun. Let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And this one complete to Smith. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Newton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Dorsett making the catch. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ezekiel Elliott His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Newton throwing again. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Let's go, baby.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Check 24, check 24.
To throw again, Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he's going to go down again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So a risky move that does not pay off. And, Charles, you take it from the defensive perspective. They had to be a little offended there that they even tried to go for it back inside their own 20.
Highly offended. And they took the ball away and gave it to their offense in a great situation. But when you look at this thing in total, when you start taking chances like that, you know what that means? You're going to have to take more chances later, right? When you don't convert, that just means you got to double down on it. So we can see this thing pile up as we go on.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. Newton now to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Fletcher Cox getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Hill, he's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Dorsett on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Newton on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 43.
Throwing here, Newton. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The throw complete here to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. He's got it. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, Yeah, good job.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now McManus for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this. And
he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Check 13. Check 13. Speed grip.
From his goal line here, Hill. He's got Lewis. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One last throw here for Hill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.